Have you ever felt like life didn't turn out the way you expected it to? Maybe you have a job that looks great on paper, but you hit 40 and you were like, is this it? What's next, right? Or maybe older than 40? Or maybe you're just burned out and you really don't know what to do. If any of that sounds like you, then you're in the right place. My name is Megan, and like it said in the title of this video, I quit my career not once, but twice. Yes, twice. I started out as a teacher out of college, and I did that for like 10 years. And then I decided I wanted to be a nurse. I don't know. It was something deep down inside that just wouldn't go away. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it, because if not, I'm probably going to regret it. So I went back to school. At the time, I had 2 little kids. I'm not going to get into that into detail here, but that'll definitely be another video explaining how I made that transition. Then after being a nurse for 14 years, I kept having this nagging, like I needed to do something different. I had tried different roles as a nurse because there's so many things you can do as a nurse. But ultimately, I decided I wanted to build a career that felt like mine. I really, truly wanted to see if I could have my own business and what that would look like. And really, at the time, I had no idea that I would become a coach. I did not know what it looked like. I actually had multiple ideas. And I'll also get into that story in another video. All that to say, I really do know what it's like to question your path. And what I do in my business as a career coach is help women change careers, figure out what they want to do, but ultimately it's really about finding the life that you want to live. And that goes with career and all the other stuff we do that fills up our life with so much joy, right? The things that make life worth living. I often say that a side effect of coaching is that you find more fulfillment in your life, because ultimately that's what you're seeking. That's what people come to me with, is they're seeking more fulfillment overall in their entire life, not just in their career. And I like to help people find that without starting over, burning everything down, all those things that come with it. So, and actually, my first career change when I became a nurse was at the age of 33. So on this channel, I'm going to be talking to you about reinventing your life, going after your dreams, dreaming big. I think that we can't get what we want out of life unless we dream big. Sometimes that does look like taking a career pivot or a career change, but ultimately I want you to create a life that feels like yours. The plan moving forward is that I'll share stories with you of mine that are insightful, maybe inspirational, maybe it'll help you think of things in a different way, or maybe they'll just give you a good laugh. So, I mean, what's life without a little fun, right? I like to say that I am a career coach, but I don't come from like the typical backgrounds you see career coaches coming from, like resume writing, or they used to work in human resources, or they were an executive of something. I come from just real life background, not that those aren't real lives, but I come from teaching and nursing and trying to find a place where I could utilize those skills in helping people, women especially, move forward with their own dreams and their own lives. When I would meet new women, and the common question that comes up of like, what do you do for a living? And so when people would find out what I did, and I'd say, oh, I'm a career coach, I really specialize in helping women make career changes, they would usually share their dreams with me and what they really wanted to be doing, which was usually not what they were currently doing. But then they would quickly laugh at themselves and just like dismiss their dreams, like, but that's not going to happen. And I would be like, well, why not? Like, yes, it can happen. Let's do it. So I love forming connections like that with women and really helping you go after your dreams, whether they're career related or not. And hopefully as I get more comfortable, I will do more like vlog style videos sometimes. I also have a podcast called Your Career, Your Life. So I will be doing some video podcast episodes too. So the plan is to have multiple ways for you to enjoy this content, take away what you want to, and hopefully, like I said, get something out of what you're watching this for. You must bear with me also because, guys, I did not realize how hard it was to do all this setup. I bought some special lights. I tried not to spend too much money yet on this, although, you know, hopefully things go well and I can upgrade at some point. But right now I'm just using my phone. I've got some special lighting, and that's about it. So I would love your opinions on how things look in here. Is it too dark? I don't think it's too bright, but I do have some natural light I could add in here. I don't know if any of you have any experience with that. I could change up the colors in the background. I'm just playing with it. So when you come back next time, it might not look the same, or I might be walking around doing something. Who knows? Like I said, some will be podcast style where maybe I'm just sitting like this. And then some will be maybe a vlog style when I get more comfortable with moving around. You might want to ask, would you quit again? Like, you've quit, and I don't, you know, I'm saying quit, but really it's just, you know, changing careers. I don't really consider that quitting. But would I change again? Absolutely. I truly believe that we were put here on earth to fulfill some kind of goal or to have some kind of purpose. So if at some point that changes for me and what I think I can be doing to help other people and make this world a better place, really, I hope that doesn't sound too cheesy, but it's the truth, then yeah, I would do it. And I'm always open to opportunities. Like, I also don't think you have to do only one thing. So I coach for myself. Sometimes I have contracts where I coach for bigger companies. And if a business idea came along that I thought could be successful, I would do that as well. Or rent properties out, or there's all kinds of things on my list, which we'll get to later also. I think what matters to me is that I do have a, you know, like a vision, a goal, a dream, a bigger dream that I am trying to work towards. And I think that as long as the steps I'm taking are in alignment with whatever that dream is, which I will let you in on as we go, then yeah, why not take the chance, right? And that's one of the things that I teach my clients to do as well, is to dream big and then make sure what you're doing now actually matches how you're going to get there. Because if you're doing things right now in your day-to-day life that don't align with those goals, then why are you doing them? Why aren't we making the changes in order to achieve what you really want to do? If you're ready to take the steps towards a life that you love, go ahead and hit subscribe and like the video, and let's do this together. See you next time. Bye.